ultimately I haven't really done. I've made
Yeah.
adjustments in other ways. I'm pretty happy with, what I've gotten and the way I maintain it. The most fun for me is to play a sport. I mean, I do enjoy going to the gym and working out, but the most fun I have is if I can be on the tennis court or on the beach volleyball court, playing a sport. That's just so much fun. I lose myself in that, can lose a sense of time.
Yeah.
Sometimes push too hard and then get injured. But that brings a lot of joy to my life. When I can't play it, when I can't do that stuff, if the weather's bad or if I've been injured, I'm generally a pretty optimistic, positive person, but I do notice myself getting, cabin fever and getting a bit grumpy if I can't, play sport regularly. It really affects my mood
Yeah.
in a negative way.
Definitely. The mental health aspect is just a whole nother can of worms that's related to that. But moving on, so you work 9 to 5, but then you started this massage business. Is that something that I guess you do on the weekends and then outside work? How do you manage to fit that all in with everything?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a hobby, I guess, at the moment. But I'm sort of exploring it as a stepping stone to the next phase of my life. Thinking about whether it might be something that I do more of in the future. I'm looking at wanting to have a bit of a quieter life, take the foot off the pedal a bit. So that's what I'm keen to explore with it. At the moment, I only can massage clients weeknights or on the weekends, but I'm enjoying that. I have sort of 4 or 5 a week. That's fine for me. Yeah, I mean, if there are moments where I sort of, if I had a bit more time, I sort of think I would love to go and study physiotherapy or dive into it a bit deeper. At my age now, it's, I'm just doing the diploma of remedial massage, so I have limited experience with it. And there are people 30 years younger than have, 10 years experience with it. But that, that shouldn't stop me from doing my thing, one step at a time, as we were saying. But I just love it. I'm just sort of finding I really love it. It's bringing back all of that fascination with the body and how it moves. And I'm so interested in learning, the muscles and their origin points and their insertion points and what sort of movement this is responsible for. And with the remedial massage as well, it's been amazing to see how actually working on specific muscles or trigger points, tension points in muscles is creating sort of such relief for people. Almost immediately think, wow, that's impressive. That's amazing what that can do. I mean, you're obviously not a doctor or a therapist or a physiotherapist, but the massage therapy can actually do a lot. And I'm loving it. I'm feeling really passionate about it. I'm loving the journey, loving learning something new, loving helping people. I love that physical connection with people. I think that's very special. I think people, often a lot of people don't get a lot of touch. And that's really, I think there's something very healing in that human connection. Through the massage course, you massage a whole lot of people, thin people, fat people, old people, young people, disabled people, abled people. And you find that, but often older people or overweight people, they don't get a lot of touch, skin on skin touch. And to massage somebody, they just they melt under your hands, and you just get this sense that they're really getting something from that. So I think human connection is something that we really need to survive, and a massage is one way of offering that, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying that journey. Not sure where it's going yet, so watch this space. But it's a fun journey. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that's really cool. I've never heard someone talk about the massage with a human connection in there, but it completely makes sense. That's really fascinating.